everyone and welcome to Operation Vengeful Crown. This is a council asset recovery mission back in La Paz, Mexico.
Indicates a recon chopper encountered hostile activity in this area, and it sounds like it went down hard. They're not expecting any survivors, so this isn't a rescue mission. They just want us to mop up any aliens in the area. We've located the wreckage of the downed chopper. No signs of life at the crash site.
I'll be honest, Right. Let's start from the start. I thought this council mission would be guaranteed to start at the vanilla spawn. It's one of many assumptions I've made about this mission, which are probably going to be wrong. So we are starting down here. This is an asset recovery mission. So this is the first mission I've played in about 2 weeks. And the longer I'm out of the loop, the longer I don't play XCOM, the more and more I forget the details about Long War in particular. So last time out, if you didn't see the base management section for this mission, we got this mission, asset recovery from the council, and I said to myself, hey, it's a council mission, set up the Thin Men. And then I went away and I actually watched someone stream Long War, and I realised, hey, Kamichi, you're a massive idiot, stop trying to be clever, you're going to get everyone killed. So what this is, asset recovery, it's essentially what the council gives you when they run out of proper council missions, like escort missions and bomb disposal missions. They just give asset recovery. You get a specific prize, in this case I think it's like a minimal amount of cash and panic reduction in Mexico, which is good because we just mocked up a terror mission in Mexico. And all it is go in and kill a lot of aliens, which, let's be fair, it's my favourite kind of mission. My favourite kind of mission is the abductions. You just go in, kill aliens, maybe collect a bit of meld. So this is a purified abduction. There's going to be no meld, just aliens. So I'm not really looking forward to this mission, to be honest. We've got Solars with a top quality battle scanner. Now this highway map, we've been on it relatively recently for a terror mission. Why aren't the camera controls working? Because I forgot what the camera controls are. That's why. Oh wow, I didn't realise how long the highway goes on for. But yes, this is a highway. There's two distinct sides to it. You've got the left, well, the way we'd look at it, you've got the left. This is shoddy camera work. You've got the left and the right. The right is more cover, more concealment. The left, probably a bit more risky to move down, less firing ports, less good cover in the firing ports. We kind of stick to the middle while we can because you've got solid concrete pillars to cover behind. And what we have starting here is this gantry here, this kind of walkway. You can get up here from a ladder here, but we have two people who can launch straight up to it. We have Katie with the jet boots, and we have longbow Darth Lurtz with the grapple arm with Corsair armor, so we can put Lurtz there, Katie there, if we can actually move up this far to take this cover without engaging. So first step, as should pretty much always be the case.
Moving out.
Now Solas does not make a good battle scanner because look at what Solas has. Stun, smoke and all the psychic perks. So really you want to be keeping these guys until last. So Solas with battle scanners doesn't really jive with me, but he was our fittest engineer. I reckon just plonk a battle scanner down there. I'd rather move down the left than the right. And see, those don't look like Thin Men. What those do look like is an opportunity. What actually are they? There's only one heavy floater there, that's fine. Right, Ninja Cult does not have range on them yet, but we do have squad sights on every single one of these bozos. Only 77 on that floater. Because it's in cover, is it? Is it really? I'm not seeing how that one's in cover. Right, the heavy floater has bombard. What I'm kind of tempted to do is Lurtz has the Gauss long rifle that has heat ammo. He does, yeah, Gauss long rifle in the bottom right. I remember how to play this game. I'm tempted to just have him go for the heavy floater. And they float into the air, they come after us. Yeah, let's go for it. If they come up very close, then Katie can provide cover. That one stayed still, that one's gone up in the air. So what we're going to do here now, this could be the most amazing play you've ever seen.
I'm on the move.
I'm not betting on it just yet. So 79% to one-shot that guy. Only 69. What? That's technically flying. And it has heat ammo. We didn't see that it had heat ammo before. That's why we would go for the heavy floaters. That's why you prioritize the heavy floaters. Now, we can either move up so far and kill all these guys, so that we can just leave Lurk type cover, or we can leave Katie here. I'm inclined to move Katie up because we desperately need to kill this heavy floater. So Lurk is going to be swinging in the wind, absolutely no cover. Only 47%. Do we have... I've absolutely forgotten everyone we've taken on this mission. Anarch up to here.
Moving out.
Anarch is a very good overwatcher. Owned you. If we really want to go... Right. We've got to commit now that we've got Lurk type cover. This could activate more pods, of course, which is the issue, but it's fine. 100% odds on there, 50% to crit. That was the most dangerous one in terms of being able to hit Lurks. Reverb can make it all the way up to this cover. And cheeky combat drugs. Sure, that'll work, that'll work. Ninja Colt needs to hit that guy to end the zone him. And then Katie could do if hitting the heavy floater Ninja Colt finish. Whoa, that's a bigger range than I thought it'd be. I mean, perhaps we should have smoked Lurks just to be sure, but you know. You know me. 83 episodes in, I'd hope you know me by now. Right. That's a very bad start to your career, Ninja Colt. To your career as a mechanized threat.
Shots failed to connect.
Oh dear. We could kind of guarantee Shredder, right? By flushing. Hopefully move it back. Take up a lot of ammo. Or just flush, not shred. Well, this is one hell of a time to learn about it. At least we've got our guys in a decent mech smoke. Mechs, heavy mechs. Well, at least it's not got heat warheads.
Fire in the hole.
And that's... I remember I didn't actually say this. I didn't actually say this on the team selection screen, but I'm bringing along Owned You despite being a Master Sergeant, despite taking a whole team of gunnery and tech sergeants, because both Ninja Colt and Katie, they are not the heaviest mechs. That's a bit of an understatement there, but they're not the heaviest mechs. If somebody needs to tank fire, it's going to be Owned You, and you can see he just tanked a grenade to the face, 2 health. So, we've got floaters right here. I want to move Katie up, but I don't think we can without activating those guys. We've still got shots on this guy though, so boom. Obviously we need to move Owned You, which is the problem. Katie up to Master Sergeant. You've taken your time there. Right, is this guy in cover or is he not? He's flying and not in cover, that's good, because... In the zone, in the zone. Is it in the zone? It is, that was just a free shot. Ninja Colt could move up here and start in the zoning these guys now as well. We could even move Lurks into cover. Could grapple Lurks up here. To what end, Kamichi? To what end? To no end whatsoever. It would be cool. You cannot deny that it would be cool. Anarch, I'm inclined to move. Right, we've got dense smoke with Solars this turn. We've got it available. We need to move Owned You anyway. I'm moving Owned You. As you can kind of see, There's kind of a blocked line of sight to these floaters anyway, so moving Onju to any reasonable cover, back or whatever, is probably going to activate the floaters anyway. How do we want to activate the floaters? I think we want to move Anarch to here.
Moving out. Clear to engage.
I think that might be the mistake. But it means that Ratmanege has some reasonable shots. We want to kill this guy first and foremost. There we go, Ratmanege. Repaying the it's mostly a lack of faith I've had in Ratmanege, to be perfectly honest. So we could move Ninja Cult here in the zone.
Affirmative, Commander.
Might take Overwatch fire from the heavy floater, that's probably fine. Just in range of that just in range of that floater actually. So in the zone.
Kill confirmed.
If it wasn't for all these misses, Ninja Cult would be so amazing, wouldn't it?
Out of rounds. Targeting system readjusting.
So we have Onju who can move to here. That's unnecessarily running Overwatch, I feel. Sprint all the way around here, maybe setting off Overwatch, but at least getting the dash in.
10-4.
There we go, I'm pleased with that. Alert's back to here.
Headed there now.
Has sight on them both, that's great. Said much in the same vein as Tony the Tiger might say, that's great. That's my references. Some people have cool pop culture references. I meant pop culture references. Mine is just cereal adverts. We have dense smoke to pop here. Unless we want to do combat drugs, which we certainly do. We certainly want some combat drugs over in this house. What would that leave Solas to do? Probably just combine forces. Because Anarch still has Overwatch. And Anarch has Opportunist, so the increased crit chance on Opportunist is probably worth taking. Unless Anarch wants to take this shot. What does this guy have? Does he have covering fire? He has heat ammo. What does Anarch have? Anarch doesn't have Sentinel yet, right? Covering fire. Because it's the heavy Gauss rifle, that's an aim penalty of -10. So Overwatch and you won't get that penalty. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. It's probably not the case, but it's just one thinking. I don't think too often. This is a grand occasion. I mean, Solas can come up into this fairy dust. And could potentially... You know what? Solas has free smoke range. He's doing nothing else this turn. Let's make sure Lurtz lives if they push right up. Just so we can have this big cloud of ridiculous gas and smoke.
They're starting to lose ground.
Starting to lose ground. We've still got mech out there. Katie's going to have to reload to deal with that mech. Ninja Cult can just take a big swing at this floater. Oh, no he can't. Out of ammo. See, this is the thing about mechs, they don't get lock and load. Now, what we could do with Dark Lights is potentially disable that guy. I'm wondering whether the damage would be a better idea, though. Anarch's going to have better odds to hit. Oh no, the exact same odds to hit. I don't know what we want to do. We don't want to advance, especially our mechs, into this field of fire. So just go for the disable on the really dangerous one. We can tank. Pretty much any of us can tank the other floaters Overwatch.
Pacifying target.
Where's Onju? Owning me, owning you.
Aye, aye.
Is Onju float? Yeah! Da -da 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 -da. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! Obviously rubbish odds. But we can move Katie up now, rather than round. Up for the height advantage and damn good ground. Hopefully not activating anything else, but if Katie does activate anything else, at least she's got height advantage. That's good stuff so far. And Katie could probably one-shot this guy, but we just need to get to work on this guy. Double shred? I'll take a double shred. Sure. Where's Revolutionary Rebel? Wouldn't mind getting a capture on this guy, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anarch, have a go. Oh, we definitely need some kind of chem grenade on these guys and get at least one capture out of it. So Ninja Cult can move up with impunity and reload because Katie hasn't activated anything. This guy's not going to shoot, this guy's probably going to run and wouldn't do that much damage anyway, you'd like to think. We don't... There could be a pod right here, you never know. So just reload for now. Up my now. Okay, now reload.
Rock and roll.
Solars. You know what? I really like this spot. This could be stupid. In fact, no, just concealment down there. I like that. Because it's not going to activate, because we know that Katie didn't activate anything, taking the same path. So Solars is in concealment from these two guys. We'll get flanked if anything else spawns, but you know, that's another problem for another turn. We get a chem in closer. So the floater can only run and reload. The heavy floater can only run and reload. The big floater can kill us. Will kill us, shoot us. He can try and kill us. That is brilliant. Ooh, that's close to a flank. That's far closer to a flank than I thought it'd be.
Remain operational.
Oh, he's repairing as well. Right, we could get some kind of ridiculous chem on that floater. Attempt to capture on this guy. Let's come right under him to make sure. If the capture doesn't work, we're going to have to kill him. But we do have improved arc thrower now, which 54%.
Arc up.
Oh, come on.
Tell the doc we're bringing home a live one.
Call the doctor. Right. If we're leaving people out of cover anyway. Right, let's not leave people out of cover.
I'm on it, Commander.
We've moved Revolutionary Rebel there, we can move either of our mechs to here. But if this chem lands, which is going to be awkward, but I think we can do it. Right, move Katie down. Oh, this is so convoluted. Katie needs to reload anyway, so this is perfect.
Yeah, boy.
And Ninja Cult has the fancy Overwatch, so it really is perfect in every way. So these guys in cover. Rev. Chem. I mean, I guess this is going to work. It doesn't look like it's worked. Ninja Cult, please confirm for me. It's not worked. 96% on a flying target. Ninja Cult has advanced fire. Nah. I'm just what? Oh, come on. That sure as hell looks chem to me. I don't know about you.
Heading there now.
Right, what we're gonna do?
Take cover.
We're gonna give more cover. Anarch can't see the floater. If the floater comes in to go for a cheeky flank, Anarch's gonna hit it on Overwatch. It's gonna be fine.
Standing. I feel, Commander. I'm on the move. Ready to rock.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
It's gonna work. He's gonna move into the chem, it's gonna be fine. Nobody's gonna die. He might just sit still and shoot the mech as well.
Within acceptable parameters.
That's within acceptable parameters. I hope this is worthwhile though.
I'm on the move.
This could activate. I mean, 57%.
99.
Our capture game is going strong.
So tough now, are you?
So obviously we don't want to activate this turn, because Solaz is now massively out of position. Lurtz can't get up to there, so Lurtz can
Headed there now.
just quick check. Does Katie have the jet boots back? Katie does. So if something went wrong, for example, we're going to grapple Lurtz up to here. If something went absolutely, completely wrong, Katie can jump up and provide cover for Lurtz. But what we're going to do is just move up slowly. Could use a medkit on Ninja Cult.
Affirmative.
Ninja Cult.
Moving out.
Because there's no reason not to at this point. We've got 2 medkits. If Anarch goes down and we lose Anarch because of a lack of... no, if Revolutionary Rebel goes down and we lose Rev
Man,
over a
I
lack
think
of
get back up
medkits,
there.
then I will hold my hands up and say, my bad, guys. But it's Rev. He will expect it at this point.
Already
Everyone just leg it up, but not too far.
Moving out.
there. Affirmative. Covering now.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
I'm pleased with how this has gone so far. This could have turned really awkward, I feel. More floaters though. Good stuff. Just what I wanted. Lurtz into cover.
Roger,
Sprint
Doctor.
up. Nothing. Where's Solars? Solar is into heavy cover.
Heading out.
Yeah, sure. Somebody else might be able to take the port and use it better, but any port in a storm, and this is a storm. And what's the mission name? It's Vengeful something. It'd be nice if it was Vengeful Storm. So we've launched a scanner at this big open area and found nothing. Which means they pretty much must be... oh, hello. Well, there we go. We heard floaters as well. Did a floater get away from our earlier ambushes? I don't think so. But that's a fairly manageable mechtoid pod that we certainly don't want to activate this turn. Where's Anarch? Anarch can just about
Yes,
get into that
Commander.
position with Sprinter, because Anarch is amazing.
Come get some.
I should just have a mission of my favourite troopers. It's going to be the Listener, it's going to be Anarch, Orange, maybe?
On it.
I was really waiting for something to activate then and go, oh, Orange's not my favourite anymore, ha ha ha.
Affirmative.
Because that's my kind of humour. Ratmaned could do with being in a good position, but we don't have any good positions. Not without really legging it, potentially activating stuff, which we do not want to do at this point. So Ratmaned can just
I'm
come
on it,
over
Commander.
here.
Heading to that location.
You know what, let's just have a big party in here.
Me muevo a la posición.
Where are these guys going? Nearly into our fire. There's drones out of sight, there's floaters out of sight. Solars. Soliolars. This is technically hard cover, but it's a Portaloo. It doesn't really stand up to the stresses of plasma fire. You know what?
On my way.
Let's make sure Ninja Cult does not have to run through Overwatch
X-ray
fire.
spotted.
Oh, that was a mistake. They're right there. There's 2 heavy floaters, a chrysalid. Oh, mistakes have been made. Right, let's just assess the situation. The mechtoid's quite good. Close encounters on that heavy floater and heat ammo. Huh. Right, first things first. That's high. What? How is that high cover? I very dare you. Right. First things first. 89% is a free kill. I was really tempted to say. That's one less thing to worry about. Where's Katie? Katie cannot get far enough up to flamethrower these two guys. But if that's hard cover, Katie can move up to there for impunity anyway. Flamethrower might reach. It will reach the chrysalid. It won't reach the floater. Is that really the best use of Katie's turn? 84%? I think it is. Because Katie's just going to shoot the chrysalid anyway. And a flamethrower. Panicked. Ninja Colt can finish it off. I thought it might set the truck on fire. It hasn't. That's probably fine. Lars! Hallelujah! Oh, I was going to say hallelujah, but that's not how. Hallelujah. Lurch doesn't have in the zone yet, does he? Oh, what a shame. This could have been the MVP reborn. Who do we want to disable? Well, it will have to be the Mechtoid, because we can't actually see the heavy floater. So, Mechtoid disable coming in. I'm feeling a lot happy about this now. Hey, 5 damage on a disable. Wild thing, Darth Lurtz. 99% for a free kill. In the zone, in the zone. Remember how I said I didn't like Jaegers? I lied. That's half ammo. Is there anyone else out of cover? Is this guy out of cover for 100%? Doesn't look like in cover for me. In the zone, in the zone.
X-ray neutralized.
Remember that time I lied? Oh,
I have no ammo. Threat has been eliminated.
right. Ninja Colt just goes like, right guys, stay back. Lurtz, you've got the Mechtoid. If all you guys can take care of one heavy floater, I've got the rest. I've got the rest. And the thing is, everyone else doesn't have the heavy floater, and we'll get back and Ninja Colt just go, oh, guys, I thought you said you had the heavy floater.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Anarch to here. With covering fire Overwatch, it could be a reasonable
Roger,
shout.
I've got eyes on.
Solar's heavy smoke wouldn't go amiss. Heavy smoke can cover all those guys. It's great. Solar's himself. Oh no, Solar's can stay there. Revolutionary Rebel. Up to. Right, we want Onju in the fight. If that's going to be heavy smoke anyway,
Affirmative, moving
then
out.
dash up. Doesn't that floater have... Oh no, it doesn't have Overwatch. I lied. Rat Manege can come to this portal, I
Already
think.
there.
Because the heavy floater has grenades. The grenades could easily... Indeed, the heavy floater could come up and just grenade our guys. But that's fine. We've got the armor to deal with it. The danger would be the heavy floater grenading here, blowing up Rat Manege's cover, and everything else being there to follow up. But the only thing that can follow up is the Mechtoid. The Mechtoid's disabled. I do think things through sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. And we can just about catch Rat Manege there as well.
Popping smoke.
The only capture would be on the heavy floater itself. We've got a heavy floater capture from this mission. I'm not going to overextend looking for a capture. I've never ever used Mind Merge. And you know what? Revolution. Oh, can make it to that cover now. Oh, no way. Oh, what? It's a... You know what? You never know. We're not going to use a chem grenade for anything else. If it moves forward, it's going to move into chem. Let's make sure it moves into chem. Because that's what you use Mind Merge for. Revolution Rebels do nothing else. We've got no other uses for chem. I mean, of course they can fly, which is a problem. It's an issue with blocking off the ground route. Oh, there's a sectoid still. He has to reload though, so we can move up and wreck the sectoid. Here comes the grenade. Right into the portaloo. Here comes the covering fire. Solid shots. But there's no follow-up, so it's fine. Mostly. It's even charging forward. This is perfect. Oh, there's one sectoid.
Oh, no,
Anarch!
no, please,
Anarch! You just got a 12. You just hit a 12% to panic. Anarch, what even is that? Right, Ninja out of ammo. That's not great. Unju gets a free hit and run shot. You know what? We would have used the Chem this turn as well. That's 2 shots from that manage onto there. Solars! Soliolars. Can use Mind Merge again. That's pretty cool. But this turn we're looking for Science Fire. Because Solars gives us strength. Anarch I think is still Mind Free. Oh no! It gets rid of Mind Free completely. That's cool as heck. That is cool as anything. Right, we kind of want to deal with this guy. We want to kill the sectoid down there. But I'm not sure who can do it. Obviously Katie could from squad sight range. But Katie, we need to shred this guy. We get a sight on him. Lurtz could do it, but Lurtz has the heat ammo. And I want... So what I'm saying is... Ninja Cult, go have a look. Keep to like the very edge of the heavy smoke, because why wouldn't you? Oh, of course that's hard cover. I'm an idiot. Right.
Cover position here. Ready to engage.
If we can concentrate on taking out this guy, we can actually just flashbang this guy as well, which has the exact same effect as a Chem. Well, not actually the exact same, but... Right, I think we're just not going to take out this mech.
Boy.
So there's a shot there. Lurtz could definitely take him out, but then we wouldn't have Lurtz deal with this. But then Onji will get 2 shots anyway. So Lurtz there. That's what you bring your snipers for taking out strategic targets. Onju has cover right here.
Got it covered.
And then hit and run. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to shred first. Because I am an actual idiot. This might kill it in one, yeah, no? Shredded, and then Onju should finish it off. It's fine. And then Rev can move up. This is still full cover, so it can't be flanked from the left by the sectoid. I don't know why we're bringing flashbangs at this point in the game, but I'm glad for it right now. Disoriented. So that's not going to come up and flank either. So that is reasonably safe. Rat Manege can not stay still because that's not cover. Or is it cover still? Ah, it's half cover. This works. So you can take your 2 shots. If you hit 1, we are in a good place. Right, it's flashbanged anyway. There's an outside chance of a capture. Kill that guy.
Kill low on ammo.
Here's where the floater hits us through flashbangs. Right, you're an Overwatch, are you? Do you have covering fire? Oh, close encounters, I remember. But no covering fire. So guess what's going to happen to your Overwatch, mate? Another flashbang. Why am I taking flashbangs? Who knows? Who knows at this point? But it's clearly a grand plan. Solar should be fine to come up to here. Yeah, this is going to be the last stuff that's left. Solar's got a lot of health anyway. It's fine. Maybe in position for a cheeky capture. Lights, I think, might as well stay up there.
Let's do this.
Lock and load, steady weapon. Oh, that's a good spot for Anarch. Ain't it a nice spot for Anarch? Ain't it though, mate? Ain't it a nice spot? We can't get across to provide cover for Solars, which is fine. We
I'm
can
on my
begin
way.
flanking maneuvers.
Overwatch. Roger. Moving to position.
I mean, we could kill him this turn if we wanted to, but we are trying to set up for some kind of ridiculous capture.
Estoy en camino.
What's Katie doing?
Aquí hay cobertura.
Could flame it. Would our flamethrower do 9 damage by now? I think it would. I think it would. Let's just leave it.
Listo para
We can
atacar
flamethrower it
objetivos
next turn because it'll have 11 health next turn. It might still do
Moving.
11 damage, but you know.
We're green to go.
Took care to avoid that exploding car. We can now take cover behind it. Oh, he's hunkered down. Right. If it does 11 damage, it does 11 damage.
Lanzallamas activado.
Who knows what he's doing? It's me. It's this guy. He's come closer to Solars because I know what I'm doing.
On the move.
Solars is going to be my favourite forever if he gets this.
Subduing target.
Oh,
Commander,
3 captures
the
on
operation
the
was a
single one.
success.
Operation Vengeful Crown. A resounding success. A brilliant success. And a great first time back for me. Oh, we're in late November, Christ.
Great work, Commander. I hope
It
all of
really
our
was.
deployments go this well.
So Katie up to Master Sergeant, and as I said at the end of the last video, which nobody else will have seen, Pathfinders and Jaegers, they get pretty much 2 builds, and they're both the exact same build. You can build for in the zone, or you can build for hit and run. Katie is built for hit and run with shredder ammo, with squad sight. Yep, with squad sight. So essentially, Katie shoots at 2 big enemies per turn to shred them both. That's what Katie does. We will be building another Pathfinder, which is built for in the zone, which will have maybe squad sight, but more likely VPT, probably Ranger, Lone Wolf, damn good ground, and probably still body shield to go for the jet boot module, and that's going to be an amazing mech. So there we go.
Another live capture?
Oh, did we
Please
not have a
give
heavy
my
float
thanks
capture
to
yet?
the main commander.
And 2 in a
I know it
day.
can't
I
be an
thought, I
easy
genuinely
task
thought
trying
we
to
had a
bring
heavy
them
float
in
capture.
alive. You can trust that the research team will make it worth the trouble.
Alien carbine, alien rifles, they're pretty great. We've got the panic
Remember,
reduction in
we will be
Mexico.
watching.
We've got that research coming in a few days. We've got a covert operation in only 1 day, so let's keep rolling because I know what I'm doing. There we go. No need to pause. Data recovery on a
Excellent.
roadway.
We look forward to seeing your progress.
So we could maybe wait. Nah, we can't wait for anyone. So it's actually quite limited what we've got. But no, I'm seeing the team. I'm seeing the Azagul. Yeah, it's all gonna be fine. In choosing this team, it would be unfair, but accurate to say that it's not so much who's best for this mission, but more a case of who's left. Because as you can see, there's no point in taking a rapid-fire assault against Exalt, because rapid-fire assaults are to do a lot of damage very quickly to a single target, whereas here Dre would be better with hit and run because you want to spread the damage around more. Likewise, Chief is a heat gunner. We want to save in case like tomorrow we're really up against it and we're left with a robot heavy mission. So we don't have much of a team left. We do have a lot of guys coming back tomorrow though, just a day too late for this mission. But this mission gives us a chance to look at some of our newer guys, like our newest guy, Corporal LFL Sledge NFL Generic, who's going to become another infantry because we've been very low on infantry so far. And I think NFL Generic might become an officer, might become Because go for Steadfast instead of covering fire or Executioner. NFL Generic still going to be a crit infantry. With aggression. Just not with Executioner. With Steadfast instead to get the will right up there. Might become an officer, might become a psychic. Who knows? I've started customizing Titan armors, because Titan is pretty much our endgame armor for quite some time. So as you can see, Ardus has a few more straps to carry more grenades. Dre has more armor as an assault. Who else? SBH has everything stripped down, because SBH is a scout, it's got to go fast. So essentially, once we get to Titan armor, you get customized. Oh, at any point you can get customized armor. I especially like this for the snipers, especially FDR for the laser sniper, rather than the Gauss rifle, because FDR is not a very high-level sniper, doesn't have lock and loads. Oh, we've got to go back to the laser bullets though. Sorry, the laser bullets are too good. This is Carapace armor we're scrolling through. Laser bullets. Too good. Azagul is along with Packmaster with 2 flamethrowers. And so I've given Azagul, instead of the weapon gyros, I've given Azagul attack senses. Azagul is going to sit in the middle of the zone, of the capture zone, and just be a revolving flamethrower turret. Banksy's along, because Banksy fires rockets. Going for the max 6 grenades, rather than going for any captures, not mucking about. A roadway on a covert data recovery could be the construction site, or it could be the boulevard. And I know those names mean nothing, but I'll point out which one it is when we hit start, which is right now. Which is not right now. I promoted NFL Generic, SPH maybe. We're going to have to try. This is terrible. Genuinely, who it is going to be Banksy, isn't it? Yep. Because I never promoted Banksy all the way up, and you know, extra conditioning, maybe Banksy is a psychic with relatively low will. That extra mobility could help. You know what, I'm going to go for extra conditioning on Banksy. Banksy will pull out for these shorter missions. Tolk will be our Rocketeer for the longer missions. Yeah, let's go with this. So we are off, I'm not even sure where we're off to. It's not Japan for a change, I think. Oh, this could be interesting. This is
visual on the mission
our
site.
penultimate Exalt mission, is it not? And we're moving to save Mr. the Scout. It's all coming back to me now. This is
We're
stupid.
aiming to eliminate an Exalt cell currently operating out of South Africa. We'll need to move in and assist our operative in acquiring
So
the
this
necessary
is,
data.
of the 2 maps I said it could be, this is the Boulevard. This is not the Boulevard. It's the other one. It's highway construction, but not highway construction EWI. Enemy within. Because that's the map we lost Yusuf on. This is completely different. You can see, oh, look how different it looks. It actually does look quite different. It must have been so long since I've played this. I barely recognise it. This is from Enemy Unknown. So yeah, Soaring Sword, the covert data recovery in South Africa. Lots to look forward to. Mistra's got ghost grenades as well. Oh, it's all coming back to me. I will catch you next time.